Alright, I was hoping I wouldn't have to make another one of these videos, but here I am. I've got the front face of the camera off again, the mirror box as well, because I was cleaning the camera, trying to get it all back proper. And unfortunately, these slow shutter speeds are not working. I got these slow shutter gear taken out, which is down here. I had the slow shutter gear taken out, and I soaked it in lighter fluid for a while, and then I cleaned it off with acetone, and then used gun oil to lubricate it, and that worked great. It looks a lot better. Obviously, it's not going to look, factory condition. Yeah, it's got some character to it, but it works great. It moves. It moves no problem. However, for some reason, the slow shutter speeds just do not work. And I've got this loose up here, so I don't know if I can actually crank the camera right now. There we go. I have it set to, let's get it more dramatic, 1/2. I have a second. Slow shutter speeds just don't work. So I don't know what the issue is. I can describe the slow shutter gear, how it works to my best ability, and see if my understanding of it is correct. And maybe somebody out there can point me in the right direction and tell me where I'm wrong, or where I've got this installed incorrectly, or what areas to look into. So the slow shutter gear is mounted into the camera, and it actually mechanically interacts in two different places with the camera body. One place is back here. If you can see this rod right here coming up, this vertical rod, very easy to see actually, great shot. That vertical rod travels up and is directly controlled by the shutter speed dial. You can see it moving. Or not the rod, you don't see the rod moving, but the rod is moving. It rotates. And at the base of that rod, you can see a piece, this piece right here. This piece moves. So as I move that, you can see that piece. It's not very well, there we go, a little bit better. But you can see that piece is moving. So that piece is what I will call the clutch. That piece is not connected directly to the slow shutter gear. That piece is part of the camera body. It's part of that rod. But that piece limits how far forward or back this can come. And I'm trying to remember. I think it's the further back. The further back that piece is, that's holding this, the faster the gears in this can move. And the further forward, the slower they move. I think that's right. Something like that. Oh no, they're not touching right now. Is that an issue? Maybe? Should they be? I don't know if you can see that in there. These two faces, I think, are supposed to interact. I'm not sure though. So that's what I call the clutch. That controls the speed of the gears. So that's one place that the slow shutter gear actually connects with the rest of the camera body. The other place is much harder to see, pretty much impossible to see. There's this other rod right here. with these teeth taken out of it. This rod has a big horizontal piece that actually goes underneath the slow shutter gear altogether, and has a forked end that holds on to a pin right under where my screwdriver is touching, and that is on the this large gear. Actually, you probably cannot see that in there, but as I do that, maybe you can see. Yeah, you can see that rod is rotating slightly. I think that rod is something to do with my issue. I see that rod come forward and backward. The pitch will change as I change the shutter speed. But it seems like in order for it to actually rotate that main gear of the slow time gear, it needs to rotate. This rod needs to rotate, and I've seen nowhere up here that rotates it. That's why I've got this loose. I was looking to see if there's somewhere over here that loosens it up. I've taken this piece off. This is a pain to put back on. This whole side's a pain to put back on when you take it off. That's why I don't have it taken off right now. So I'm a little stuck. I'm stumped right now. This thing is like the Hydra. It's like cut off one head, 3 more pop up. And I say that in reference to I resolved one problem, the shutter not working altogether, and now it's the shutter speed's not working. Which, I mean, this seems like a much more common issue as far as like the slow shutter mechanism. I hear this talked about far more in forums, not just in this camera, but in all cameras. It seems like the slow shutter mechanism is something that just gets scummed up over time for everything, every camera. And I can understand why. It's a lot of small mechanical bits that can very easily get gunk in it. And obviously it needs lubrication. So I'm gonna throw this out there in hopes, Hail Mary, that somebody has an answer for me. I wish I had more to add. I feel like I'm giving nothing here because I just don't understand. I don't. Oh, but thank you.